Welcome back to the restaurant show. I am very excited to talk to Matt from Claddagh Irish Pub. Welcome.
Well, thanks for having me. Good to see you again.
Yeah, you as well. So, geez, I wonder what in the heck we're going to talk about today. This is like my favorite. I've been waiting for this, though, with my Irish roots. We get to talk about St. Patrick's Day finally.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting.
And it's perfect for your place because you guys are all Irish. You do all kinds of cool Irish dishes. So what are you going to talk about today?
Well, we're going to talk about a pretty classic dish, corned beef and cabbage.
Okay.
So we'll get started with that here and then talk a little bit about what we have going on for St. Patrick's Day, which is just going to be a blast.
Yeah, so super exciting.
Yeah.
So corned beef and cabbage is like, it's kind of an Irish staple, right?
I mean, you see it a lot, and there's a lot of different twists to it, but this is a pretty standard version. In fact, I'm just going to start out sauteing some of our cabbage.
That already looks good.
And
that butter.
some of our garlic
delicious.
butter here that we have.
I love garlic butter. Yours in particular is outstanding.
And you know, this cabbage, of course, it gets kind of a bad rap. It's just freshly shredded, but everybody's got this something to say about cabbage. But to be quite honest with you, once it's cooked down, it's so sweet.
I actually
the
like
sweetness
cabbage
comes out
a
very
lot.
similar to like carrots and so forth.
Agreed.
So anyway, we'll start out kind of just sauteing this lightly, season it with a little salt and pepper. Our basic version.
Maybe I'm not a foodie, but I wish I was. But I've never seen cabbage just cooked on the stovetop like that before.
Yeah, it's a nice way. It kind of keeps the crunch as well. But we're going to actually saute it first just lightly, and then we'll continue with the rest of the ingredients and actually add some of the cooking liquid from the corned beef, and that'll really soften it up. So it's kind of preference how you like it, whether you like it with a little bit of crunch and just lightly cooked, or if you like it kind of more soft.
You like it soggy.
Right.
Some people do, because some people don't like the crunch as much.
Exactly.
I actually like it both ways, because you mentioned it gets kind of a bad rap for maybe not being that great, but I actually really enjoy cabbage and everything. And so.
And a lot of people associate it with a bitterness, but really it doesn't.
It's not. You're right. It's sweet.
We're going to go ahead and kind
Carrots are next.
of add in some of our carrots.
So far, we're all healthy here. We got our cabbage, we got our carrots, and actually, you know what? Traditional Irish dishes are pretty healthy.
They are. There's not a lot of just really, a ton of fat or anything that you kind of associate.
They're hearty, but it's good stuff.
Or deep fried. A lot of stuff is stewed a long time, slow cooking process, which is always nice too.
The Irish diet, right?
That's right. So from this point, I've just kind of got everything nicely sauteed. I'm going to add these boiled potatoes that have actually been boiled.
Okay.
And
you cut out the middleman for us. Early steps.
And again, same with the corned beef. I've actually
so you just add it all right in there.
I've cooked this at the restaurant, and we slow cook this for 5-6 hours.
Oh wow! Okay.
So it's extremely tender. And from here, I'm just going to kind of add some chicken stock.
Okay, so that helps add some extra flavor back. That's
right, add some flavor to it, and then...
God, that looks so good.
And then what it's going to do is just kind of keep everything nice and moist, and we'll just kind of bring this up to a slow simmer to warm everything through, and then we'll plate it up.
Super. And if you don't know, Claddagh, they really do, you guys do almost everything in-house.
We do.
And so tell me about the corned beef. You do that in-house too?
We do. We actually take the corned beef and we do it from start to finish in-house. So we have an opportunity to make sure there's great quality to it every time.
Yeah.
So that's really nice. So while this is just finishing off, I'm going to go ahead and kind of plate up one of our less traditional dishes, but...
One of my favorites.
But very Irish with ingredients.
Yes.
So these are our corned beef and cabbage rolls. Excuse me
this
for
is
one
the
moment.
Claddagh twist on the Irish dish, right?
That's right. So I have those here.
Love these.
And these are just corned beef, cabbage, some mozzarella, some provolone cheese. Who couldn't like all those ingredients?
Yeah.
And then they're wrapped in a wonton shell, deep fried, and then we're going to serve that with some of our Thousand Island dressing.
And you put it on this pretty plate.
That's right.
What more could you ask for? These are my favorite. I hate to say, because I feel like I should pick something a little more traditional to be my favorite, but it's just one of my favorites, and I can't help it. I love it.
So there you have it. Those are
Beautiful.
corned beef and cabbage rolls. And in fact,
look at that.
We'll just put a little bit of our
they're slidey too.
chopped parsley on there.
Beautiful.
So that's fun. We'll be doing that all through St. Patrick's Day weekend.
Yes.
Serving those as an appetizer, and of course every Sunday we have those half off on Sundays.
Half off.
Yep.
Yes.
And the buy one get one free is for our fish and chips on Monday, which is another fantastic deal.
Yeah.
which
But
will
go
happen.
get these half off Sundays.
right.
That's awesome. So you can actually do both. Get these as your appetizer. You can have a corned beef day.
That's right.
Get your corned beef cabbage rolls as your appetizer. Get your corned beef and as your entree. And
That's right.
Go to town.
And what a better day, St. Patrick's Day coming up on the
Yeah.
17th. It's a Tuesday this year.
Let's talk about it. It's a party over there at Claddagh.
It's a party. It starts on Friday. We've got live music actually from Thursday all the way through Tuesday.
Wow. So it's a pre-party.
That's right. No cover.
Leading up to the
any
party.
day of the week. So come in anytime you feel like it. Have some Irish beers.
Yeah. Or some of this.
That's
right.
right. Some Irish whiskey, some Irish food as
Or
well.
both. All of the above.
That's right. We've got a great band lineup all through the weekend and then into Tuesday.
Some big names that are kind of coming. Some local favorites.
Some local favorites as well.
And no cover all day Tuesday.
No cover at all.
All
through weekends.
Never. No cover.
Nothing.
This
So
whole
that's
thing.
pretty.
Wow.
That's pretty neat as well. So it gives a great opportunity, really, just to come out for a couple beers or come out and enjoy the party all day. Bands start at 2 o'clock on Tuesday.
Okay.
Go all the way through 9 o'clock. So there's 7 hours of live
Wow.
music.
7 hours of fun
That's
over
right.
at Claddagh. And you'll keep us fed.
That's right. Absolutely.
So that's good.
Yeah.
So that's tons of fun. So that's starting at 2 o'clock, so you can come and have your whole day there. Have your whole St. Patrick's Day celebration.
Exactly.
And if it's warm enough, I mean, the 17th, you never know. After a couple of Irish drinks, you might feel good and go out on the patio.
Well, the weather's supposed to be warming up too, so we do have a patio out there with a fireplace, which is a lot of fun as well.
Wouldn't that be a fun way to spend St. Patrick's Day?
That's right.
Out on the patio. Look at that. Oh my God, it
we've
smells
got
so delicious.
All of our corned beef and cabbage.
So get your corned beef, get your corned beef rolls, or
That's
you can go
right.
half off Sundays, and make sure you come celebrate with Claddagh Irish Pub
And we're
because this is the place.
Finish this off with one final touch, and that's our mustard cream sauce right there in the middle.
So
Just to
good
kinda-
too. Sounds good. Well, I'm going to eat these because they're my favorite, like I said. Stick around. We'll be back with more Restaurant Show right after the break.